working now. Let's see. Yeah, my shit's working now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit, what's up, Danny? Oh my goodness. I don't know how to feel. Shit's traffic. Shit is tragic. My bad. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear, but my little man in the background having a good time playing with some toys. So I ain't gonna go too hard, but nah, forget that. He grown. I'm going hard. That game was ridiculous. I have never, ever seen nothing like that. Bro, that was the biggest disappointment I've ever witnessed in my life. I mean, oh, I don't even know where to begin. I'm gonna wait till a few more people get in here. Just cause I don't want to have to repeat myself, honestly. I really don't. Keep it short and simple. Shit was crazy. See who am I playing? What you doing? Huh? Yeah?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers.
So I now understand that mental such a pass down genetically is shown by Bill O'Brien. Right. You know, Bill O'Brien, bro. That is one of the most horrible coaches that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it was brilliant of how the game was being played in the beginning. Just a terrific way of all types of execution, starting off on offense, coming in, getting the stops, going up 24-0, like 24-0. Like that's blasphemous, man.
I call that play a success. A nice inside
Blasphemous.
run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that.
And like for me personally, just looking at shit like that, it makes me sick. Bruh, it makes me so sick. Like just looking at it, I couldn't even believe it. And just the way that we showed no heart. What's good, Jason? We literally showed no heart. We didn't even try to fight back. They punched us in the mouth, like right when they scored that first touchdown. Like you could see it, you could just see them all deflate. And when you take a 24-0 lead, I said this in my last stream, it was about time of possession and controlling the ball and just and staying persistent. And what they do, just all types of stupid plays. Like it was really ridiculous. I literally could not believe it. And they scored that many points. We didn't put up no points. But this is you know, a team that's a contender, a team that's ready. But this team, like personnel wise, we have a squad. We have people that could take us to the Super Bowl. But you have the wrong person sitting at the head of the table. Shit just don't make sense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout.
Makes no sense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
Any good coach, you give any other coach that lead, they protect that lead. They make shit happen. Look at the Titans. The Titans bounced out early. Got onto the Ravens early. And because Vrabel is, sucks to say, a good coach, they stayed in the lead. They had no issues. They played correctly. They made the smart plays. They did everything possibly to win. And you see what happens with today with bad coaching. What bad coaching can get you. A 24-0 lead, and you're bounced out of the playoffs in the divisional round. When you were up on a team that is everybody's Super Bowl favorite, this is they picked to go to the Super Bowl, and you took the life out of that stadium. Everybody just even couldn't believe it. Everybody was like, what is going on? A piss poor performance. Piss poor performance. I hope the guy gets fired, but guess what won't happen? Look at Marvin Lewis. He don't want to play in somehow cut. Hey, I mean, that's, quite frankly, like, it's something behind the scenes that none of us know about, that nobody could put a finger on why that man is still here. Because quite frankly, if it was me, any man that's doing that to my organization, but his ass would have been gone. You can just see just the lack of knowledge, the lack of leadership, the lack of just football IQ. Nothing. Like, instead did stupid shit. Bro, I would have told Bill O'Brien to buy his own plane ticket home. I'd have been like, yeah, bro, buy your own plane ticket home, partner. We don't want to be around you right now. You bad for the culture. Like, it's so ridiculous, man. Like, I've never ever seen nothing like that, ever. And I on my last stream I said, if they do all these things to win, the score would be 28-24. Boy, the Chiefs was like, hell no, and ran up the score on our ass and did everything possible to just beat the piss out of us. Like, that's the difference. That game right there should be a testament to what good coaching looks like. A good coach can take his team down 24-0 and bring them back and put 51 points on your head. He said, and I'm about to say something about Edo before you might disagree with what I'm going to say, but there's one thing about him that pisses me off. Well, enlighten me, brother. Enlighten me.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a
Because
second time.
there ain't nothing that can piss me off more than already losing this goddamn game. This shit was some ass, bro. Oh, shit was so ass, man. I couldn't believe it, man. But something needs to be done, man. Bill O'Brien shouldn't even be here, man. Like, this shit is like beyond like disrespectful, bro. Like, the man is just not good at coaching. You see what a good coach does. A good coach puts the ball inside of the playmaker's hands. They do everything correct. They knock off the mental mistakes. They reassure their team. They put confidence back in their team, and they go out and they execute. You please tell me one time that Bill O'Brien has done that. Please tell me. Had an argument with some dude because he was talking about well, Bill O'Brien's not that bad. He coached y'all back against the Bills. What you mean? Coached us back against the Bills. Shit. Them plays was some ass. Our team got us back in that one. Shit was crazy. Hold on, let me do this play and I'll read that.
That throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
He said, when Patrick Mahomes is down to one, he's firing up his team. He's yelling. He's trying to motivate his team. But when we are down, this boy looks depressed. He never pumps up the team. It looks like he is at a funeral.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
I think I could see it. But I think necessarily what it is that, like, if you go look back at previous games, he's done that. He's done that. Like, earlier in the season, he was doing that. Like, he was sitting there motivating his team, trying to make sure that everything was cool. But when you're going through a whole season and it don't matter what nothing that you say, you I think it's a lack of interest And I feel like it's a lack of like just feeling that type of way and knowing that you're a leader on this team, but there's literally like this feeling of hopelessness because everybody is so ass. They're so garbage. It's horrible, dude. Like I genuinely don't get it, man. But I see what you're saying though. In a time like that, he should have been over there motivating his team, trying to get their head in the game. You know, that's something that's another difference. You know, I just think it's a lot of shit that needs to be done differently. Get a GM. Like I know it's highly unlikely, but if they could please bless us with a new head coach, that would be beautiful. I would be pretty happy. That's like really the only thing I could think of, man. Like our defense played like ass. Romeo Crennel just had no answer for shit. Like he had no answer for anything. And it showed, and it was disgusting. Just seeing them come time and time again. They scored so much on us, they ran out of fireworks, man. They ran out of fireworks. They put us in a casket. They ran out of fireworks. That shit is crazy to me. He said, I'm moving to Pittsburgh. You was out of pocket for thinking that they was gonna do you right. You know, like, man, we all want to have faith about our team. We always want our team to win. But I feel like Texans fans are a different caliber of fans, bro. Like we expect mediocrity, bro. Like, you know, when the Ravens lost, them motherfuckers was still in the stadium. They was hoping like, man, something finna happen. You know, something gotta happen. They ain't fold none of that, bro. Us, we knew it. Once that first touchdown, then they backdoor with the other one. I knew, I was like, yeah, this game is about to be like they finna come back on our ass. And then bruh, I told y'all, secondary ass. The only corner back there that's actually worth something, bruh, is fucking Roby. And Justin Reed sometimes. Justin Reed wishy-washy though. I don't like that shit. God damn it, I threw a pick. That nigga finna return that bitch too. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean it's just some crazy shit, man. Like I don't understand. Like, I mean, like they were just horrible all to begin with. Like not even just saying like swatting the ball. Like stop, like why, like certain situations, man, you just know when not to do certain shit. This man is holding this man. He's I mean they're double teaming, but you're pass interference. Like you're doing all this different shit. Like it wasn't that hard. I mean, I'm not sitting here and saying like it wasn't hard to guard that man. Let me take, like, don't think that I'm saying it as in like Kelsey's not that good or some shit like that. But like you're doing this shit, like it's not that difficult. You're double teaming. You don't have to hold the man. You don't have to like all this shit. This shit's crazy. This is what I miss about KJ. That motherfucker always swat the ball. I mean, bruh, like watching that game, that made me miss everybody. I missed all the people we had. Shit, I fucked around and missed I missed DJ Swearinger. Shit, Brian Cushion, Clowney. I was missing them. I felt, oh my god, I feel so bad, bruh. I missed them so much. Fucking sick, man. Like that shit was just ridiculous, bro. Like I just don't even understand it, how a professional NFL coach lets a team come back from 24-0. I just don't even really understand that shit. What's up, man? Like that shit was a piss poor performance, man. Like people thinking like that's just mediocrity, bro. And it kills me for all the people who sit here and like support that shit. Like there's really fans out here happy with this performance. there's people really out here happy with that performance. Go drink your juice. Like people were really sitting there like I was in Honcho stream. People was really like in the comments like, oh, wasn't that bad? Like we contended with the Chiefs. Everybody like, bro, like y'all were satisfied with that. Y'all make me sick. You make me sick. Like, bro, if y'all supported that shit, bro, y'all make me sick, bro. That was some fucking dirt. Bro, shit, if Reader become a free agent, bro, that bon voyage. Bon voyage. Because that man is not coming back after that mediocrity. I wouldn't. Like, you let the like, that's the shit that makes me even more sick. The Titans are in. Like, the Titans are in the AFC Championship, bro. Like, tell me how does that make, oh my God, that makes me feel sick. That shit make me feel so sick, like sick to my stomach, bruh. Like, that shit make me sick to my stomach, G. Oh, man. Just watching that game unfold. And I was on Twitter talking big shit. I was on Twitter talking some cash money shit. Then boom, these niggas come back. I mean true, but they got Derrick Henry. And we got DeAndre Hopkins, Deshaun Watson. Like, bro, that shit was sickening, bro. Like, we did nothing. We couldn't stop them. Like, the only thing we stopped them in was running. And that was very slightly because Patrick Mahomes was, like, gashing us every fucking time. And Pat Mahomes not even a fucking runner. Like, and somebody, too, watch this shit. Watch the film, bro. This man, J.J. Watt, some buns. Like, I mean, okay. Like, of course, it's J.J. Watt, right? This man is buns. Every single time. Any of those plays that Pat Mahomes rushed from, like, I mean, just scrambling. This man, J.J. Watt, got beat outside every time. This man was gasping for air. Like, he couldn't even, like, breathe. Like, he just looked like complete dirt. It made me sick. But our fucking corners, they always wait till receiver catch the ball and then tackle. They never saw the ball, never played the ball except for Roby, and they never tackle midair except for Lonnie. Bro, like, they just played they played a position all wrong, bro. But that also tells you something, though. If they all do that, don't that sound like that's being taught? Like, don't that kind of put like a thought into your mind that maybe that somebody's teaching them that bullshit? They don't play the ball. They play the receiver. They have no awareness. Like, bro, like, this shit is sickening. And I get it. I get who we're playing. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. I get it, bro. But that shit was just some sad shit. We went out real sad. And that was disrespectful. They did us dirty. But I mean, what else could you expect from the Texans? Like, let's be real, bro. What else could you expect?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action.
I mean, I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, it's like that. Like, I was real hesitant about even streaming because, like, I'm so dumbfounded and lost for words. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know how to explain this phenomenon. Like, I don't even know. It just really made me sick, man. And then it's just kind of have it looking like it just has me in the dark about everything because what are we gonna do next year, bruh? Like, what are we gonna do next year, man? Like, now we're going into the off season with no plan, no guidance. Like, man, like if anybody in that organization had a spine and had a mental, just any type of common sense, they would know, like, bro, I gotta fire Bill O'Brien. Like, I gotta get him off the squad. I gotta find another coach who can handle the workload, who can do everything that I need him to do, actually come up with good game plans, actually know how to manage a game, like all these things that you need. It's so crazy, and nobody in the Texans organization is like, hey, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do this a little different, or maybe we should do this a little different, or maybe like, no, like he's just not fitting us, he's just not fitting our style right now, we need somebody else. Like, they have nothing. Bro, if I see Rack in the sidelines, I must pray to God he has a heart attack. Bro, this man praying that he have a Gary Kubiak, man. That shit scared me, bro. That man Gary Kubiak collapsed at like halftime. I was like, oh god damn. That shit scared the fuck out of me. But man, that shit make me sick, man. Like Rack gone. Like B.O.B. gone. Like, they need to do something because that shit is crazy. Look what a good coach gets you, bruh. The 49ers were absolute dumpster juice, doo-doo water. They got Kyle Shanahan, and now look at them, flourishing. Bills lucky he is a U.S. citizen. He had done that shit in Columbus. This man would have been killed, bro. Bro, man, like that man Bill O'Brien, bro. It's just like, that man make me sick, bro. That man Bill O'Brien is some doo-doo water. Like, I just didn't even understand it, bro. Like, just my whole outlook on that shit was just all just, what the fuck. Man, I don't even know how to feel about that shit, bro. Because like, our team is so fucking good, man. But now this makes me curious to see what's gonna happen in the offseason. What are we gonna acquire? How are we gonna build our picks? Like, how are we gonna build the future? Because this team is not ready. You definitely need pieces to fill to get everything up to speed. You definitely need to solidify your O-line a little bit more. You definitely need to get some motherfucking corners. Like, you definitely need to do that. Definitely need to do that. You got so much shit you gotta do. He said, it makes me sick. My mama's single, struggling, trying to keep us under a roof, and her tax money goes to the stupid ass organization. Yeah. I mean, but like, all right, but like, I will say this. Look at the bright side, bro. You could be living in Maryland, paying for the doo-doo ass Redskins. Think about it. Think about it. You could be sitting here struggling, and then your tax money going to the mother fluffing Redskins. Freaking stinks. Freaking sucks. Paying for a goddamn Redskins. Hey, I probably am paying for the Ravens too. Fucking bastards. Goddamn lost to the Titans, making us look more like shit. Fuck the Ravens too. Man, after this game, this stream is done. I literally have nothing to fucking even speak about, bro. This was horrible, bro. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything was good. First quarter, it looked good. I was texting my coworkers, posting on Twitter. It looked good. Then the bad happened. They scored. Then they outscored us 41 points until we scored again. That was the ugly. And then the touchdown just to solidify to get 51. That was the ugliest. Like, we were piss poor, dude. We had no business being there, man. We shouldn't even have beat the Bills. I'm pretty sure the Bills would have put up a better fight. I think so. I think the Bills would have fucked around and beat the Chiefs. Damn near. Bills would have fucked around and beat the Chiefs. Fucking absolute dumpster juice. But I have no clue, man. I hope we fire Bill O'Brien. That's my biggest hope. Like, I want some breaking news tomorrow. I want some breaking news. There's so many college coaches out there that deserve change in the family that this motherfucker Bill O'Brien don't do the street race and stuff because it's a red light. Bro, this man Bill O'Brien is an embarrassment, bro. That man should go back to Penn State with that bullshit. Like, bro, I would gladly take anybody besides Mike McCarthy, so I'm happy he's gone. But I would literally take so many people besides that shit, bro. Like, that shit is beyond terrible, bro. Like, because, like, how does something like this happen, man? Like, you go up 24-0, and you had no game plan. You had no, like, sort of, like, awareness to do anything to actually keep the momentum. You didn't do anything. Once we got scored on, defense went straight out of the fucking window. Defense went straight out of the window. Offense went right with it. Bro, shit, if they was eligible for the draft and shit, you see college coaches on press conferences and shit talking about some, I think this year I'm gonna declare for the NFL draft. Thank you guys. It's a big opportunity. These guys, they've been my heart and soul. Like, bullshit. Fuck that. But I'd want Dabo Swinney. That should make me happy. And I'm pretty sure that they're gonna fucking win the national championship tomorrow too. Like, that shit's gonna be funny. They're gonna win the national championship tomorrow. Everybody think LSU is like, oh shit, LSU's this. Like, LSU looks like some dogs this year. And then, watch, I think Clemson gonna fuck around and beat them and shit.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he will be very close.
But there's so many fucking coaches out there, bro, that have potentials, man, that we could actually fucking get. That man from the 49ers, so like, get that motherfucker. Say, if you pass up on him, Kyle, you're gay. You get him one fuck by a girl with a strap on, Kyle. Damn. That was a little aggressive. But there's a lot of motherfucking coaches that would do a whole better job. Like, do so much of a better job. And it's disheartening, bro, just to kind of see the shit that happens. Like, you look and you see, like, we're not that far off from being that team, like that team that goes to the Super Bowl. We're not that far off. It's one little thing that you can do. I feel like we have the talent. I really feel like that. I feel like any good coach, we could have won that game. Bill O'Brien, doo-doo. Romeo Cannell, doo-doo. We don't even have a GM, doo-doo. Like, the McNair family, doo-doo. Sell that bitch to fucking LeBron or something. I don't know. He probably doesn't. Nobody does. He's been there for 7 fucking years. Nobody has the heart to do it. I would. I'd walk right in that bitch. I would have came in the locker room off that shit. Be like, hey, bro, get your shit and get the fuck out. Exactly what I would have told his goofy ass. Get your shit and get out. Because that shit is some doo-doo. Like, that shit is crazy to me, man. No NFL coach with some sense would let that happen. Nobody would come back like that. If a comparable, like, if a good actual coach, was like sitting there and coaching that game, bro, we would have fucking won that game. We definitely would have won that game. No questions asked. Thank you. I remember when I debated you earlier about the Michigan coach, about him blowing the big last game, that I'd rather at least make it to the damn Super Bowl than losing the division. Bro, that's my whole thing. I would rather go to the Super Bowl and lose, besides fucking losing in the division round, and especially the way we just lost. Like, I would rather make it to the big dance than not make it at all. Of course, I'm going in there to win, but I made it. Like, that's the philosophy with anything. Like, damn near, like, bro, like, I'm here to win. Like, I'm here to play. I come to win, but I at least want to push myself as hard as possible. I'm gonna push myself as hard as possible to get to that next step of where I want to be. If last year I'm 7-9, but this year I'm 10-6, and I go to the playoffs and I lose in the wild card, that's progression. I know that I'm building on to something. That year I lose in the wild card and I come back next year and then I fucking lose in the AFC Championship, that's progression. Then the year after that I go to the Super Bowl, then I lose, that's progression. I know that I'm getting close to cracking something. Because this shit just doesn't happen overnight. None of this shit happens overnight. Nobody comes in and changes the team overnight. But it's about progression. I know that for sure. Yeah, that would be nice. But ain't nobody gonna do that. Ain't nobody got the balls to do that shit. But bro, it's like, I don't fucking know, man. It just makes me sick, man. We should be progressing, not staying stagnant. Every time we go to the playoffs, bro, the farthest we got, divisional round, divisional round, divisional round, divisional round. Like, what do you think about the AFC title game? I mean, shit, I'm hoping the Chiefs win. I'm hoping the Chiefs win. I hope they beat the Titans. Bro, if the Titans fuck around and go to the Super Bowl, bro, I'm sick. I'm gonna be sick, bro. I'm real life gonna be sick. The Chiefs better beat the Titans, bro. I'm not playing about that shit. I'll buy a Pat Mahomes jersey. Fuck that. They better win. But that makes me sick. Yeah, I like the Texans. Yeah, fuck it, bro. Fuck the play. Fuck full his leg. Fuck you. Bro, this shit's wild. You know, like, I don't even know how to feel about that shit. That shit is wild. You know, we had the right idea. We knew what we were doing. Like, we had that formula figured out, and then boom, what happens? On the wrong end of some shit. I guess you can't win them all, but shit. Nigga wanna win something, man. A nigga wanna win something. He's telling me he's the Roughnecks fan now. I mean, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and disrespect the Chiefs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Chiefs played a hell of a game. I talked about it earlier in the stream. That was the nature of it. The Chiefs came out. They played ball. They didn't fold. The Texans got comfortable, and no comfortable coach in this league would ever blow a 24-0 lead, ever. A good coach would actually be like, you know what? Bet I got it. I'm here now. I know what the formula is. Let me do this. Let me control the clock. Let me make sure that I'm putting enough rushing plays out there. Let me make sure that I'm putting out enough for sure yard gainers. Like, man, like, yeah, bro. I mean, Pat Mahomes is that guy. Pat Mahomes is that guy. If I see Watson get the pressing game on the towel in his head, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, bro. I just think I don't even know how to explain that, because it's just a crazy, like, it's a crazy feeling, bro. That you know for sure, bro. You did everything possible that you could. Like, the Chiefs deserved that game. The Chiefs definitely deserved that game. And I hope they beat the Titans. I hope they do. Because if the Titans go to the Super Bowl, bro, oh my goodness. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my God. And I'm getting sick just thinking about it. Man, but the Chiefs, man, they deserve that shit. The Chiefs did everything they needed to. They executed when they needed to. They made sure that everything was done the right way. They were crisp. They never got down on themselves. They never got down on themselves in that game. Ever. Drop passes, all this other shit. They were like, okay, cool, we got it. He's like, cool, we got it. Oh, that was a pick. Let's go. I won that game. He finna quit. But they were never deterred. Chance to Super Bowl and Billy O is a little something that head coach. Man, bro, mark my words, as long as Bill O'Brien is a coach, we are never going to the Super Bowl. Never. Never. We are never going to a Super Bowl. Never, bro. That shit is wild. Overall recap, we were ass. We sucked. We didn't win. At least I beat the 49ers on Madden, though, so hopefully that makes y'all a little happy. But, nah, that shit was some ass, man. Facts. I'd send a love letter to fucking Rick Smith right now. But, man, I'm about to end this shit. It was horrible. It was a terrible time. I had a horrible time watching this game. And I hate the Texans. I hope Bill O'Brien is fired. I'm done with this shit. Oh, man. Well, guys, I'm about to end the stream. I'll probably be streaming again. I don't know. What's today? Sunday? Yeah, shit, today's Sunday. I don't know. I might stream Tuesday or maybe Thursday. I don't know yet. Just to kind of preview the Chiefs game. But I'm finna get off. I'm finna watch the rest of this damn game. Alright, Danny, thank you for coming through. Everybody else that came through the stream, I appreciate y'all, man. I'll catch y'all later. And hopefully we get better. That's all I can say.